Have you ever wondered why some athletes earn incredible fortunes during their careers, only to lose much of it after retirement, while others quietly build wealth that lasts for generations? The story of Shaq O'Neal is not just about basketball greatness. It is about vision, patience, and the ability to see opportunities where others only saw paychecks. His journey proves that real success is not measured by what you earn today, but by what you create for tomorrow. When most people think about Shaq O'Neal, they picture a larger-than-life basketball superstar dominating the court with power, confidence, and an unforgettable personality. His achievements in the game earned him worldwide recognition, but the story became even more impressive after the final buzzer stopped defining his life. While many famous athletes struggled to adjust after retirement, Shaq quietly built something much bigger than a sports career. He transformed himself into one of the most respected business figures in the world of sports and entertainment. The foundation of that success was built on an important lesson. Earning money and building wealth are not the same thing. Many people receive large incomes, but very few learn how to make that income continue working long after they stop working themselves. Shaq understood that difference and made it the center of his financial journey. Early in his career, he enjoyed the rewards that came with becoming a global sports icon. Like many young stars, he experienced the excitement of expensive purchases and luxury living. However, according to stories he has shared publicly, an important conversation with trusted financial advisors changed the way he looked at money. Instead of focusing only on spending, he began asking how every dollar could help create future income. That simple change in thinking became the turning point. Rather than chasing every opportunity that appeared, Shaq focused on businesses that served everyday people. He believed that companies offering products and services used by millions of families had the strongest long-term potential. Instead of searching for quick profits, he looked for lasting value. This patient mindset helped him become much more than a celebrity promoting products. He wanted to become an owner. Ownership gave him the chance to benefit from the long-term growth of businesses instead of collecting only short-term payments for advertisements. One of the smartest decisions throughout his business career was choosing partnerships carefully. Many companies wanted his famous face, but he looked beyond the size of the paycheck. He wanted to understand how a business operated, who its customers were, and whether it could continue growing for many years. That curiosity separated him from many other celebrities. Instead of asking only, "How much will this deal pay?" he often wanted to know, "Can this business become stronger over time?" That question opened doors to opportunities that created lasting wealth rather than temporary income. His investments reached across many different industries: food businesses, fitness, technology, entertainment, real estate, and consumer products all became part of a growing portfolio. This variety helped reduce risk because success no longer depended on only one company or one industry. If one business slowed down, others could continue performing well. Diversification became one of his greatest strengths. Another important part of his success was understanding the value of his personal brand. People trusted Shaq because he appeared genuine. His humor, confidence, and friendly personality made him relatable to audiences around the world. Instead of promoting everything available, he generally chose partnerships that matched his public image. Trust is one of the most valuable assets in business. Once people believe someone is authentic, they are far more likely to support the businesses connected to that person. Shaq protected that trust carefully, and it became one of his greatest competitive advantages. As his business experience expanded, he continued learning from successful entrepreneurs. He often spoke about asking questions instead of pretending to know everything. That willingness to learn kept him growing even after reaching enormous success in sports. Many people believe confidence means having every answer. Shaq showed that confidence can also mean being comfortable enough to keep learning. This attitude helped him move comfortably into boardrooms where conversations centered on strategy, leadership, marketing, and long-term planning instead of basketball. Here is something that makes his journey even more fascinating. Many people assume that business success depends only on intelligence or financial knowledge. Those qualities certainly matter, but Shaq demonstrated another powerful advantage: relationships. He built connections with experienced business leaders, investors, and entrepreneurs. Every conversation became an opportunity to gain knowledge. Every partnership became another chance to understand how successful companies operate behind the scenes. That network became just as valuable as financial capital. As the years passed, his reputation changed. He was no longer viewed only as a legendary athlete. He became recognized as a thoughtful investor and respected businessman. That reputation opened even more opportunities because companies wanted partners who could contribute ideas as well as popularity. This transformation did not happen overnight. It required patience, consistency, and the willingness to think differently from many people around him. At this point in the story, another lesson becomes clear. Imagine standing at a crossroads where one path offers immediate rewards, while the other requires patience, but promises much greater possibilities in the future. Most people naturally choose the faster reward. Shaq repeatedly showed that he was willing to choose the longer path. That decision changed everything. Instead of measuring success by today's income, he measured success by tomorrow's opportunities. His approach to investing also reflected practical thinking. Rather than chasing every new trend, he often focused on businesses with products people regularly used in daily life. Everyday needs rarely disappear, making those businesses more resilient through changing economic conditions. This philosophy encouraged steady growth instead of unpredictable excitement. Outside the business world, Shaq also became known for supporting education, community programs, and charitable causes. Public information shows that he has contributed time and resources to projects designed to help young people, families, and communities. These efforts strengthened his public image while also reflecting values that extended beyond financial success. Business success carries even greater meaning when combined with positive community impact. Another reason his empire continued growing was adaptability. Markets change, consumer preferences evolve, technology reshapes industries. Instead of resisting change, Shaq appeared willing to explore new ideas while remaining focused on long-term value. Adaptability allowed him to stay relevant across different generations. Even people who never watched him play basketball recognize his face through television appearances, business ventures, advertising campaigns, and entertainment projects. His influence expanded far beyond sports because he understood that personal growth should never stop after achieving one major dream. That lesson applies to everyone. Whether someone works in sports, education, healthcare, technology, or any other profession, the ability to keep learning creates opportunities that many people never notice. Perhaps the most inspiring part of Shaq's story is that he never allowed one achievement to define his entire identity. Basketball made him famous, but curiosity helped make him successful in business. Discipline protected his wealth. Humility encouraged continuous learning. Vision allowed him to see possibilities beyond the court. His journey reminds us that careers eventually change, industries evolve, and opportunities appear in unexpected places. Those who prepare for the future while succeeding in the present often build something much greater than temporary success. As his business empire continued expanding, each investment represented more than financial growth. It reflected careful thinking, thoughtful planning, and a willingness to build rather than simply earn. That difference separates lasting wealth from short-lived success. When people look back at Shaq O'Neal's legacy, many will remember unforgettable moments in basketball. Others will remember his humor and larger-than-life personality. But perhaps the most meaningful legacy is the example he set for future athletes, entrepreneurs, and dreamers. He showed that fame can open doors, but wisdom determines which doors remain open. Talent creates opportunities, but disciplined decisions create lasting impact. Money may change a person's life, but knowledge can change the lives of future generations. That may be the greatest victory of all. As this remarkable journey shows, building a business empire is not about luck or perfect timing. It begins with a simple decision to think beyond today, to keep learning, and to turn every opportunity into something that continues growing long into the future. If you enjoyed this story and want to discover more inspiring journeys behind the world's most successful people, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear which entrepreneur or sports legend you think has the most inspiring success story, and your suggestion might be featured in a future video.